Welcome to the 26th episode of Proofless, where we delve into the haunting realm of America's unsolved mysteries, cases that linger in the shadows, defying closure, and leaving families tethered to hope and heartache. I'm your host, Anna Berger, and today we're traveling to Savannah, Georgia, a city of cobblestone streets and southern charm, where a young woman's disappearance in 1990 shattered a community's tranquility. We're exploring the case of Melissa Ann Carter, a 17-year-old high school senior with dreams of becoming a teacher, who vanished after a night at a local fair, leaving behind a trail of sparse clues and a mystery that remains proofless without her body or clear answers. This is a story of a vibrant teen, a fleeting moment that changed everything, and a family's relentless quest for truth. Settle in for a deep dive into a case that continues to echo through Savannah's historic heart. It's October 1990 in Savannah, a coastal city of about 140,000, known for its moss-draped oaks, antebellum mansions, and the bustling River Street, where tourists flock to savor pralines and riverfront views. Savannah blends old-world charm with modern energy, its squares lined with historic homes, and its port a hub for global trade. Neighborhoods like Ardsley Park, with its tree-lined boulevards and bungalows, offer middle-class stability, while the nearby Starland district hums with artists and students. The early 1990s are a time of cultural shift. George H.W. Bush is president, Home Alone is a box office hit, and Madonna's Vogue dominates the airwaves. Savannah's economy thrives on tourism, shipping, and nearby Hunter Army Airfield, but the city faces challenges. The FBI's 1990 Uniform Crime Report notes rising violent crime in Georgia's urban centers, including abductions, often tied to transient populations near ports and highways like I-16. Ardsley Park, where Melissa lives, is a tight-knit enclave of community picnics and church suppers, but its proximity to downtown's nightlife and I-16's truck stops creates vulnerabilities. The Savannah River, with its deep currents and surrounding marshes, adds a layer of mystery, capable of hiding secrets in its murky depths. Melissa Ann Carter is a 17-year-old senior at Savannah High School, known for her bright smile and quiet determination. Born on May 22, 1973, to John and Patricia Carter, Melissa is the youngest of two, with an older brother, David. With her long chestnut hair, blue eyes, and a smattering of freckles, she's a familiar face in Ardsley Park, often seen walking her dog, a golden retriever named Max. Melissa dreams of becoming an elementary school teacher, inspired by her third-grade teacher who sparked her love for reading. A straight-A student, she's active in the school's drama club, starring in Our Town, and volunteers at a local library, reading to kids on Saturdays. Her father, John, a history professor at Savannah State University, and her mother, Patricia, a nurse, raised their family in a cozy brick home on Abercorn Street, its porch adorned with rocking chairs. Melissa is close with David, now a college freshman, sharing late-night talks about music and movies. She's a fan of the Breakfast Club and keeps a scrapbook of poetry and Polaroids from Tybee Island beach trips. Melissa's life captures the spirit of a 1990s teen. She works part-time at a Dairy Queen on Victory Drive, saving for a used Volkswagen Beetle she spotted in the classifieds. Her free time is spent at Forsyth Park, sketching or rollerblading with her best friend, Emily Harris, or at the county fair, where she loves the Ferris wheel and cotton candy. Friends describe her as kind but cautious. She enjoys Savannah's nightlife but sticks to group outings and her 11 p.m. curfew. In 1990, Melissa is dating Ryan Thompson, a classmate and soccer player, but their relationship is light, centered on school dances and pizza nights. Emily later recalls Melissa mentioning an unsettling encounter at Dairy Queen, a man in his 20s, a regular, who'd linger at the counter asking about her plans. She brushed it off as weird but harmless, but grew uneasy, avoiding him during shifts. On October 13th, 1990, Savannah is warm and humid, with temperatures in the low 80s and a breeze from the Savannah River. The Chatham County Fair, a week-long event at the fairgrounds on Montgomery Street, is in full swing, drawing crowds with rides, games, and live music. Melissa finishes her Dairy Queen shift at 6 p.m. and tells Patricia she's meeting Emily and Ryan at the fair around 7 p.m. Dressed in a purple tank top, denim shorts, white sneakers, and a silver charm bracelet, Melissa grabs her purse and walks the half-mile to the fairgrounds, a familiar route through Ardsley Park's lit streets. At the fair, she joins Emily, Ryan, and a few classmates, laughing on the tilt-a-whirl and sharing funnel cakes. Witnesses recall Melissa's infectious energy, dancing to a cover band playing Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. Around 10:30 p.m., she tells Emily she's heading home, citing a school project. Ryan offers to walk her, but Melissa insists she's fine, saying, "It's just a few blocks." Emily watches her leave the fairgrounds around 10:45 p.m., heading toward Abercorn Street. This is the last confirmed sighting of Melissa Ann Carter. Her usual route home passes through well-lit residential streets, but a shortcut through a wooded lot near Duren Avenue is darker, with sparse streetlights. A fair vendor, Tom Jenkins, sees a girl matching Melissa's description walking alone near the lot around 10:50 p.m. When she doesn't arrive by 11:30 p.m., Patricia calls Emily, then the Savannah-Chatham Metropolitan Police Department, SCMPD, by midnight. Officer Karen Holt takes the report. 5 feet 6 inches, 125 pounds, chestnut hair, blue eyes, last seen in a purple tank top. The SCMPD initially considers her a runaway, given her age in the fair's lively setting, but John insists Melissa is dependable. Her diary, library books, and savings are untouched. On October 14th, a jogger finds Melissa's charm bracelet, its clasp broken, in the wooded lot off Duren Avenue, 300 yards from the fairgrounds. The SCMPD, led by Detective Alan Brooks, a 12-year veteran, escalates the case to a missing person investigation. Volunteers, neighbors, classmates, and members of First Baptist Church search the lot, Forsyth Park, and the Savannah River's banks. On October 15th, a dog walker finds Melissa's purse containing her ID and $8 in a ditch near Abercorn Street, 100 yards from the bracelet. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation GBI lab analyzes the items, finding no blood or fingerprints, only soil and pine needles. The case shifts to a suspected abduction, and Brooks sets up a command post at the SCMPD's downtown precinct, coordinating dozens of officers. Brooks's team retraces Melissa's movements. Emily confirms she was happy at the fair, with no plans to leave. Ryan was at the fair until closing, verified by a ticket stub and friends. Jenkins, the vendor, recalls a man in a dark jacket lingering near the exit when Melissa left, but poor lighting obscured his face. A second witness, a taxi driver named Carl Evans, saw a girl resembling Melissa on Duren Avenue at 11 p.m., walking near a parked blue sedan, but he didn't stop. The SCMPD canvasses the area, finding a partial shoe print near the purse, but rain on October 14th erases details. Cadaver dogs alert to a scent in the wooded lot, but excavation uncovers only trash. The case grips Savannah, dominating the Savannah, Morning News, and WSAV-TV. An October 16th headline, "High School Senior Vanishes from County Fair," features Melissa's yearbook photo, her smile radiant. The Carters offer a $5,000 reward, raised to $70,000 with donations from local businesses like the Crab Shack. Tips flood in. A clerk reports a teen in Brunswick. A fisherman sees a girl near Tybee Island. None are verified. The FBI joins on October 18th, citing I-16's proximity, but finds no evidence Melissa left Georgia. Divers search the Savannah River and helicopters scan the marshes, but no trace emerges. By November 1990, the case is a suspected homicide, stalled by no body or forensic evidence. The SCMPD identifies several persons of interest. Kevin "Kev" Mitchell, a 27-year-old construction worker and Dairy Queen regular, matches the description of the unsettling customer. He asked Melissa about her schedule and once waited outside after her shift. Questioned on October 19th, Mitchell claims he was at a bar, the Distillery, until midnight on October 13th, but the bartender only recalls him vaguely. A search of his apartment finds sneakers with soil matching the wooded lot, but it's common red clay. He fails a polygraph, citing nerves, but no direct evidence links him. Brian Foster, a 22-year-old fair worker, was seen near the exit that night, matching the man in the dark jacket. With a 1988 arrest for petty theft, Foster claims he was cleaning rides until 11 p.m., partially confirmed by a co-worker. His car, a blue sedan, resembles the one seen by Evans, but a search finds no evidence. A third lead, a drifter named Eddie Ray, was spotted near Duren Avenue. Ray, with a history of loitering, is located in Charleston, South Carolina, with a bus ticket proving he left Savannah on October 12th. Theories about Melissa's fate multiply. The primary hypothesis is an opportunistic abduction. The bracelet and purse suggest a struggle in the wooded lot, a known shortcut. The Savannah River or nearby marshes, like those in Skidaway Island State Park, are likely disposal sites. A 1991 tip about a suspicious sack in the park leads to a search, finding only debris. Another theory posits a targeted attack, possibly tied to the Dairy Queen customer. Mitchell's behavior suggests stalking, but evidence is circumstantial. The SCMPD investigates Ryan and a classmate, Mark, who'd flirted with Melissa, but both have alibis. A trafficking theory, fueled by Savannah's port, is explored, but a 1990 FBI report on coastal trafficking finds no link to Melissa. The Carters become advocates, John taking leave to search marshes, Patricia distributing flyers. They appear on America's Most Wanted in 1991, raising the reward to $90,000 by 1992. In 1991, they found the Melissa Carter Foundation, aiding missing persons cases and school safety, supporting 10 cases by 1995. The toll is heavy. John battles anxiety, Patricia keeps Melissa's room intact, and David drops out of college, guilt-ridden. Annual vigils at Forsyth Park draw hundreds, Melissa's photo glowing by candlelight. In 1996, Detective Sarah Nguyen reopens the case, re-interviewing Mitchell, now in Atlanta, who denies involvement but fails another polygraph. A 2000 tip about a buried shoe in Skidaway Park prompts a search with metal detectors, finding nothing. In 2012, the SCMPD tests the bracelet for DNA, but degradation yields no profiles. A 2019 podcast, Savannah Shadows, dedicates a season to Melissa, gaining 3.5 million downloads by 2025. A 2020 tip about a deceased fair worker's confession, dead ends. In 2023, the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit profiles the abductor as a local male, 20 to 35 in 1990, likely with a stalking history. A 2024 drone search of the marshes finds no evidence. Savannah changes. Streetlights are added to Duren Avenue, and Savannah High starts safety workshops. The Melissa Carter Foundation supports 20 cases by 2025, and John's 1992 testimony aids Georgia's missing persons database. Reddit's R Unsolved Mysteries and X posts debate a serial killer link to a 1989 Charleston case, but no evidence confirms it. The Carters in their 70s keep Melissa's diary. Patricia tells the Savannah Morning News in 2025, Melissa's light still shines. The proofless case rests on no body, no answers. Contact the SCMPD at 912-651-6675 or melissacarterfoundation.org. Share thoughts at prooflesspodcast.com or on X with #MelissaCarter. Join us next time. Keep searching.